Hi everyone, this is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. I have a collective haul that I want to share with you. I'm going to share my Amazon haul first because it's a little bitty one. So it just came in the mail today. I want to share with you the Nuvo drops that I ordered. One second. I yanked my nail off, guys, the other day because it was cracked. And I'm impatient, and instead of getting some clippers and clipping it, and it seems to have gotten infected. Sorry about that. I had to wipe it off. So I ordered some Nuvo drops, and these are the colors that I got. Both of these green ones are very similar, but they are a little bit different. I think this one is bottle green. Yes. And this one is olive branch. So here are the two greens that I bought for the berries to put on my my Christmas flowers and winter foliage. And then I bought these that have glitter. So these are glitter drops. And there's the name. I hope you guys can see it on camera because I can't even make it out. Sunset, Golden Sunset, I believe. So those are the ones that I picked up from Amazon to do the berries on my flowers that I'm working on. And let me put that away. And then another thing that I ordered, you guys know I've been really enjoying the Susan Tierney dies, the poinsettia die. So I did order one of her foliage dies, and this one is, I believe it's called Winterberry. Yep, Winterberry and Mistletoe. So it does have the mistletoe and the holly. And it's got the stem for the berries to use for either one, whether I use it with the mistletoe, do them white and with mistletoe, or do them green for the winterberry. But I picked these two up I picked this one up on Amazon. And then I also picked up, can't wait to play with this one. I'm preparing another flower because I want to add some of the greenery. And then I picked up this little set, and let me open it up. And I know I said I didn't have a proper tool, flower shaping tool set. So that's what I've been focusing on, getting some tools. So I got these, and they do come in their own little zipper pouch. And these are the ones that are, let's see if I can get them out of here. These are like, they look like golf clubs. Let me take them out of here. But I saw somebody using one of these tools, and I thought I really liked the way the tools looked. So they do all have the pokey edges on them. So if you're making piercing holes or whatever, for example, like I did on this poinsettia in the center, I was looking for something to poke a hole in the center to thread the berries through. So these have graduating sizes in the pokey tool. So that's awesome. So you have to be careful with that. And then the top side, it is like a golf club. And that's to shape the leaves and petals. There's one here that has ridges. This one. I hope you guys can see that. It's got little ridges there that would leave veining on your petals when you're shaping them. So does this one. They both do, actually. They might all have it. Yep. So I'm dying to try these tools on my foliage, and you get 4 different sizes. So I picked these up again. They do come in their own little pocket. That way I will not hurt myself like I just did right now. So I want to try these to shape the flowers. So as far as shaping my tools, I'm set for that. So I got a chance to go to Hobby Lobby and to Dollar Tree today because we had to go buy dog food for our puppy. And here locally where I live, there is not a pet store where we can buy like a special diet for puppies. And because we have chihuahuas, or had, mine already passed away, but Abby has one. She eats certain food, so we have to drive 45 minutes one way and 45 minutes back so she can get her food. So anyway, I got a chance to go to Hobby Lobby and to Dollar Tree. I'm going to share with you what I picked up at Dollar Tree. In the fall section, fall and Halloween is kind of together. I found these wooden, let me open these wooden mugs that are their tags actually, because they have the twine in there and they do have a hole in them. So I want to decorate these as embellishments or tags to go into my little craft tote bag that I'm working Happy Mail on. So I want to make some of these either for there or maybe include them as part of the Happy Mail, and the recipient can create whatever they want. But it is a hot cocoa mug with the whipped icing, and then you can decorate it. So this is one of my projects that I'll be working on soon. And I should have picked up more. I don't know why I do that. I picked up some for my friend. Well, they didn't have very many. I picked up one for my friend, one for myself, and one for my Happy Meal. But they had one or two more, and I should have gotten them, and I always do that. Another thing that I picked up are these little teeny tiny adhesive pearls. And it does have a little, like a super glue bottle in there. So I picked up 2 of these because I'm always looking for little small pearls. These are going to be great for the winter berries that I'm doing, the mistletoe, for the berries to go on that. So I'm going to use some of these on that. So I picked that up from the Dollar Tree. And I don't think they had very much. I think that's all I got from there, guys. Believe it or not, I was really good today. So this is a collective haul. And then I got a chance to go to Hobby Lobby. And at Hobby Lobby, I picked up, the Tim Holtz products were on sale. So I picked up this pine needle distress oxide ink so I can use on my flowers that I'm working on. I didn't have a pine needle. I had like an olive and peeled paint, I think, but I didn't have a pine needle. So I wanted something that was closer to the pine needles. So I picked this one up. It was 40% off. Then they had these little swivel clasps. I don't know. No, they're not swivel. But they're these little clasps to do dangles and stuff. And they're real tiny. So I thought they were really cute. So I picked them up. And they were, like I said, 40% off. So I picked that up. I was looking for a marker to replace. I love the Copic markers that have not the stiff nib, but the brush nib. And this is one of the new ones that I bought in. For some reason, it just doesn't work good. And I went today to Hobby Lobby to look for another one, to buy another one and replace it, and they didn't have that one. So I picked up this sentiment stamp from Stampendous. This was, I believe, 40% off as well. And it's just a bunch of sentiments. But the reason I bought it, because I like the sentiment down here that says, "So glad our prayers have been answered." So I really like that little sentiment. So and it's got a bunch of praying for your speedy recovery. So I like that because, you know, there's a lot of people that you ask to pray for you. You'll say you're going through something. You say, "Pray for me," and they say, yeah, I'm praying for you," and they really don't. Well, I'm one of those people that if I say I'm praying for you, I'm really praying for you. Whether it be getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning or all throughout the day. But I am one of those people that really does that. So I love this stamp set. So I picked that one up for myself. And then they had this one that was on clearance, and I thought my friend would like it, and it was only $3.24. So I picked it up for her. It's got the word love, always all my you, and I think this is just a flower or something, and then love right here. So it was $3.24 clearance. All the dies were just about emptied out, guys. There was hardly anything there. And in the Christmas section, I picked up these little, they're like holographic gingerbreads, but they have like patterns in the paper. So I picked up these stickers, and I only picked up one because I tend to get carried away and buy a bunch of one thing, and then I don't use it. I put it away. So I just disciplined myself and only bought one. In the die section, they had this hot foil plate that I did pick up because it was only $6.24, regular $24.99. And I do love the way the foil looks, and I do have a glimmer foil machine, and I do play with it. So because this was a bee themed, I had looked at it before, but it was not on clearance. But today when I went, it was on clearance, and they had one, so I picked it up. And I'll turn it around so you can see. So it does the foiling and then it cuts it out. So I really like this one. And then they had, almost done guys, I didn't pick up very much. Then they had these long strips of stickers. These were not on sale. These are by Paper Studio and they're gems, and you see the honeycomb shape and then the hexagon shape and then the bees. So I picked up a couple of these for my stash or things that I'm working on. And you guys recall, if you saw my previous video, I said that I wasn't going to make any more paper flowers because the watercolor paper that I had was too thin. Well, today when I went by the art supplies and they had watercolor paper, and they weren't closed or anything, so I was able to lift it up and see. And this one by Master Touch, it's a premium watercolor paper pad. It's really thick, guys. It's equivalent to 110 or 120 pound cardstock. So I went ahead and picked it up, and I did make a flower. Here it is made out of that paper, and I like the thickness of the paper. So you can use either 110 or 20 pound regular cardstock, or you can use the watercolor paper. But I can tell you that the watercolor paper held up better because I spray it quite a bit with water, and because this is made to be used with water, of course it holds up better. So I really like the way it came out. This is the one that I just created when I got home to try out the paper. I couldn't wait. And then this is the other one. This one's darker, same color, but I think I added more ink to this, and they look pretty similar. So I'm going to be creating with the watercolor paper because I want to use the Distress Oxide paints because I like the way that they look like it's water painted. So I like that. So anyway, this is the premium watercolor pad, and they were 40% off. So I paid not that much for it. It's $7.99, 40% off of that. So, but it was very thick, so I really like it. So I'm going to continue to make my flowers with that. And that is all that I picked up. Believe it or not, guys, I was really good today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone is having a great day, and God bless. Bye.